Hi guys, once again it is 6 AM and I'm about to show you my core workout today. It's just going to be simply a 5-minute workout and normally I'll do a 5 to 10 minute core handstand or flexibility workout first thing in the morning, so 6 AM, and it just gets me up and ready for the day, and then I move on to my journaling, and I'll talk a little bit more about my journaling in a video tomorrow if you're interested. So let's get into my core. So the first exercise I do is laying on my back, lifting my legs up and then lowering them down to the floor. So I normally do 30 of these. And I move into leg toe reaches, so just reaching up the legs like this. And again, I will do 30 of these. When I've done 30 of these, I will move into 30 little crunches, so not full sit-ups, little crunches, and then I will move into 30 V-sets, so sitting all the way up, reaching to touch your toes. It's a little bit hard on this floor, like this floor actually really hurts to do one, so I would recommend getting a cushion, and then I turn over, and I move into back extensions, so lifting up and down, as hard as you can. And I normally do 30 to 50 of these, and then I'll do an arch hold. And I'll hold this for about a minute, and then straighten my arms in front of me, and actually it'll be easier to do this way. I will do opposite arm to opposite leg, so lifting opposite arm to opposite leg. And I'll do 20 on each side of those. Then I'll move on to side dips, so one leg on top of the other, lifting up the arm all the way down with the hip, then back up. And I'll do 10, and then I'll do a hold for 10, lifting up my leg. And then turn around to the other side, so do the same thing. Just make sure you're staying in a really straight line for these, and your hips not off on a wonk. So, lifting the arm up, opening out the hips, hip all the way down, then up, and I'll do 10 of those. And then finally, I will finish off and I will do some press-ups. Just because I'm getting into a plank position, these are going to be wide arm press-ups. So all the way down to the ground and back up. And I normally do 30 of those. It's a pretty quick, simple, easy video this morning. You might want to vary the rep ranges if you're new to doing core exercises, just because if you're doing like 30 of an exercise it can be quite intense. But generally I do 30 of each exercise, with the exception of like some of the side exercises where I do like 10 or 20 just because you're working both sides. So it ends up being like 20 or 40 depending on the reps you're doing. It's gonna be really beneficial for your handstands. I don't do as much core as what I used to, and I think it's something that I'd like to get back to doing more of, just because I always find whenever my core strength increases, like it helps with everything. It helps with my handstands, helps with my flexibility, injury prevention, and it also helps with lifting weights and just everyday activities. You just feel better and you're less likely to get injuries. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more advice, for more tips, for more training videos. I will talk about like my journaling, my nutrition and everything like that.
I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love.